Hey y'all, welcome back to the garage. Uh, Welcome to the first video of 2025. Uh, this ain't the video I had planned for you, but probably like in your guys' shops and garages, things don't always go as planned. So uh, I decided to just do a little tool haul video. What I picked up over the Christmas holiday from Harbor Freight. They had a pretty good sale going on. So this is what we picked up. All right, y'all. Start out here. Harbor Freight had a members discount, 30% off anything $20 or under, and you get up to 5 items with that 30% discount. So I'm setting up a new tool cart. Not that I need another tool cart, but I got enough tools mostly to put another tool cart together. So we picked up some stuff that we needed. Of course, ratchet straps. You always need ratchet straps. These aren't for the tool cart. These are just for the garage. But, 30% off. We're going to go ahead and get them. These are the 400-pound working load, 1 by 15 foot ratchet tie downs. They're pretty decent. I mean, would I trust my life with one? Sure, why not? But they're good for tying things down on a trailer, or I use them for holding stuff here in the shop. Always needing them, so we bought a set. The next thing we got, always go over and check the open box section of the store, because I picked up a pliers set here, and it's supposed to be a 5-piece, but it was missing the side cutters out of it. And I've got tons of side cutters. I've got real good ones, so that wasn't no big deal. But for $13, some pliers and everything go really nice in the. And I've had these before. I've bought them individually. They're pretty decent quality, and they're still lifetime warranty. So we got them. I needed some socket organizers, and I like the socket organizers that have the pegs on them. I don't like the magnetic ones. Are nice, but around the shop here, cutting and grinding, all that kind of stuff, all the little metal flake and everything stick to them. These are really nice. Take the air compressor, blow them out, and I like it how it has the what size it is. The ones I have at my daily job and in my toolbox now, it's written right on the pegs. It's pretty small. I'm getting old. My eyesight's not the best. So, this is all written on here. And this was a 3-piece set coming in one box, quarter, 3/8, half-inch. Definitely be using the 3/8 and quarter to start. Half-inch. My tool cart, I probably will not put the half-inch sockets in there, just because I don't want the extra weight and stuff in the box. So the next thing we picked up was a 22-piece combination wrench set, metric and standard. I don't remember exactly what the price was on these, but both, I know it was under $20 for both of them, because I got the discount on them. That's why I bought them. Did I need to buy more wrenches? Probably not, but again, setting the tool cart up, might as well just get it going. And then finally, we bought some wrench holders, standard and metric. Wrenches just snap into it. So we'll get those put into there. I was hoping that this thing would split down the middle, and it would hold the wrenches, in the drawer that way, but it doesn't. It flips up. So be nice if you're in, want to throw it in your vehicle, your tool, if you're, you know, going somewhere or something like that. But for in the toolbox, you know, I want something that, you know, both wrenches are, I don't have to flip it over and all that kind of stuff. Now I did want the SAE, you know, the standard socket holders. They were out of them. So, and they're not that expensive. So we'll just go back and get those at a later date when they come back in stock. If they come back in stock, we may have to go with something different. Not a big deal. So yeah, that's what we got for, you know, Santa was nice to us this year. So be more tools to come. Like I said, I'm trying to set this little tool cart up. I mean, not that it's hard for me to walk 10 feet to my toolbox, get tools out, but it's nice, you know. This is the tool cart here. It's got a nice work surface on it. It's nice to be able just to reach down and grab a tool and do what you need to do. I'll probably be picking up some screwdrivers and stuff. So, you know, nothing big. So that's my tool haul. I'll kind of update you on throughout the other videos and stuff of how it's coming along, get my tool cart together and stuff. So, yeah. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for this video. I do want to say thank you very much. 2024 was a great year for the channel. We had lots of growth, lots of new subscribers. You guys are, you know, really interacting with me and everything. I do truly appreciate it. I got some decent plans for 2025. Some different projects. We're going to stay still with the tractor pulling, but we got some other projects I want to do. Well, I'll tell you now. I got a golf cart. It's an E-Z-GO golf cart. I want to put the Homeless Honda V-twin 20 horsepower engine in it. I found a kit online. I can fabricate to get it in. Something I've always wanted to do. I got an old Sears Suburban. It's got an 18 horse Tecumseh on it. Always thought it'd be great to have a bucket loader on the front of that thing. That might be something we do too. I still got few more pieces to gather and think about and get it straight in the noggin up here. You know, I picked up that wheelchair lift, the van wheelchair lift. It's got 12-volt electric hydraulics on it. I'm thinking about, I didn't really have a use for it, but I didn't want to get rid of the hydraulics. I think those cylinders will work either for the bucket or for the lift arms themselves. So there's another project. Let me know what you guys think. Still got Mark's engine over there, still waiting on parts. I've got an engine of my own. I'm real close to having all the parts to be able to put it together. So we may put that engine together and drop it down in Plan B instead of changing Plan B to a 6K motor. That's kind of where I'm leaning right now, and then work on building the other chassis and stuff for the motor I just built, or I will build, to put that motor into a whole new chassis and rear end. I've got most of the parts for that. Still need a couple things to do the transaxle and stuff. So, I mean, it's all just time and money. I've got the time, I just ain't got the money. Some of them parts are pretty expensive, but with you guys' help, watching the videos, liking them, sharing them out, we've been able to afford to buy some pieces parts here and there. So, again, appreciate y'all. That's about it for right now. The loft turned out great. Made a lot more room. The used oil burner. That was actually supposed to be the video that was going to come out for this one. I couldn't get the pipe I needed. Well, I could get the pipe I needed, but at a 10-foot length, I only need about 1.5 feet, maybe a foot. And they wanted like $40-some for a 10-foot length. What am I going to do with, 9 more feet of 2-inch black iron pipe? So I'm going to source it someplace else. I got some plumber buddies and stuff. They might have some used stuff laying around, or some small nipples and stuff laying around we can use. So we'll be getting on that pretty soon. So yeah, I think that's it. Plan on going to some few different tractor pulls this year. I love going down to Harrison County Little Hustlers. They're a great group. Some of the off weekends of their pulls. I'd like to go to some other places if we can get some stuff going here. So yeah. Okay, I'm rambling. Monkey business. Sorry, it's sitting right in front of me. Working on that too. Just time and money. That's, like I said, lots of different things going on. So anyways, I'm rambling. Love y'all. Hope y'all had a great 2024, and hope 2025 is even better. And appreciate y'all, and keep wrenching.